Well, EA Sports and the National Football League so proud to welcome you to the southeast section of Brazil and the world-renowned city of Sao Paulo. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Number 2 on this year's NFL schedule. Happy to have you with us. The Chiefs, the Chargers, underway from Brazil. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Another miss. Still on his feet. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
Set. 21. Black 80. Go.
Herbert gonna go to the air right away. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now a 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Chargers,
first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Run. Set. Kappa. Set.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Lion. Set.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
For the Chargers field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
13-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Yellow.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Rolling to his right. And he's out right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's into the hands of Brady. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again, escaping the pressure right. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Second and 7 at the Chargers' 32.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a first and goal.
Smith trying to run for it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chargers 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Chargers 10, Chiefs 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
15. Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, are microcosm really of how it can hurt you. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Kansas City
Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the...
Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10.
Chiefs 14, Chargers 10. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play that gets them right back up to that level. And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, then they might get hit with a screen. Maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Let's go. Set. Grenading. Grenade. Set.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st down, hits Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Smith up the middle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. Throw inside, completion to Rice. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Chargers 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, run! Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Set, ready, go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Herbert. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. this one out to about the 38.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
They'll run for it here on Smith. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Targets Lamb on the comeback. Her pass is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Cap it.
Herbert now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert throwing again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. C.D. Lamb, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Chiefs 21, Chargers 17.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And all will be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Cole Kmet, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. At their own 19-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Here's Herbert. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hampton touchdown, Chargers. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He finds Smith out of the backfield. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 42 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. third down. They'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
At the 36-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
Stopped him in his tracks. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Kappa. Hey, Ray.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Crowd right. Let's go. Hey.
They snap it to Herbert. And this one quickly to Lamb. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And this one too low.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all up game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Mahomes going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Herbert. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Chargers 32. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
And now look at this. Big gain or fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. On the out route, he's got Thornton. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. The killer here, it's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped him.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
touchdown. Cole Kmet, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Go. Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Ready.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Touchdown, LA! C.D. Lamb with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That is caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Cole Kmet with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before. Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today, but if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
at the 43-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He gets this to Hampton. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go Lion.
The Chargers
To the air again, Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
5-9. Set. 21. Set.
Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert now. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. We'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. They begin with a run by Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes going to throw it here. Going up top. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
It past the 30, almost to the 25. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Chiefs, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here.